video today. We got the weirdness of Tubi movies. Now listen, this video was suggested by my boy Fire Chaser, man. Hopefully I learned something from these movies because I want to be an actor one day. You know what I'm saying? So I do look like I fit the part to be an actor. I know y'all want me on the movie so y'all can watch me all day. Simple, you know what I'm saying? Simple. Anyway, man, let's get straight to this video, man. Pretty good. This weekend hasn't been good to me. Why? Why couldn't you do anime first? It don't matter to me, bro. Shoot. We're gonna do this one, then we're gonna do the anime. We're still gonna get through all of them.
Chloe! I'm just a kid.
Okay, a fake gun. Dude, what are we watching, bro? No, Fire Chaser, you might be on to something, bro. This is why Tubi movies are supposed to stay on Tubi and not YouTube. Okay, this is funny. No, this is not funny, bro. This is not funny. This is not. I just seen a little kid. No, bro. No, bro. This.
Movies. A magnificent visual art form that can show the riveting story of one's life or journey. They can display the harshness of someone's struggles and the beauty of someone's rise, conveying emotions that whenever I see them on screen, I can't help but feel the same way the character is feeling on screen. Not only that, they can introduce you to a new world.
Did I just see a white man try to unbuckle his belt in front of a kid? Oh, no. Dude, what are we...
As entirely detached from our reality that I'm almost always engulfed in. I think that's a beautiful wonder about movies. They can spark out emotions from me that I just can't get from any other media. But what kind of deep emotions does movies like this spark for me? Of course, just like with everything else in existence, there's a not so good counterpart to movies. And these counterparts could be found way easier nowadays since most blockbusters nowadays aren't really that good anymore. Like y'all making so many superhero movies nowadays, when are you guys gonna make the Black Bomber superhero movie? I need that. I'll see that in theaters 3 times in a row. Y'all show my boy no respect, and yet y'all gonna produce the 18th billionth Fast and Furious movie. Ain't nobody wanna see that? And streaming
that was kind of funny.
Services be producing half the slop we be consuming nowadays. You can find many of them on Netflix. There's a ton of banger movies on there. But after seeing it on TikTok from time and time again, it seems like there's a streaming service that is a gold mine for not only B movies, but low quality looking, $50 budget, filmed on a Motorola looking ass movies. Tubi. And when finding this out, my curiosity got the best of me. I needed to see this. And when I checked it out, I was not only amazed.
I ain't gonna lie, Tubi for the broke dudes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be in that scenario, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eating sandwiches with noodles in it. You know what I'm saying? Childhood memories, bro. Eating cereal with ice in it. No milk. No. Good times, good times. I mean, it wasn't good times, but it was good times, you know. Shoot, I remember I used to be eating jelly sandwiches. Yeah, that was good too, you know.
But I was perplexed on how amazing these movies are. Some of these movies will make Martin Scorsese reconsider what true cinema is.
And this bitch is sitting on my living room couch. You the only one with a kid.
Ice cream,
what are you
ice.
talking
No.
about? Tiffany the doll.
Boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't been there in a week.
Where the fuck did she go?
Tubi, if you ain't know, is a streaming service like the others, but unlike them, out of their original catalog, they have great works of arts like Bad Cat, Mary Finger Kill,
What the
and
hell?
Shark Side of the Moon. You know, absolute classics that everybody knows. But outside the originals they produce, Tubi also has a big catalog of B movies. Not the jazz one, but low budget and indie movies. It has a whole bunch of films made by everyday people like you and me.
Mayo and bread? There's nothing wrong with that.
Since anybody can make a movie nowadays.
Y'all Netflix got ads? Yeah, I'm broke. We got ads over here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they just added, not just added it. It's been a minute, like, but you know. And they're trying to up the prices now, trying to make it to $18.99 now. For ads. At that. $20, $21 for no ads or whatever.
If you got a camera, you can make a movie. The thing is, a lot of these films don't look the best, or sound the best, or even make sense half the time, but that's okay. These people made and created a movie that they're so proud of that they released it to the public for all of us to watch. There's no better accomplishment than that. I'll be talking about one movie today, and that movie is titled Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. And today, I'll be going through and over these movies, just so you guys can see a glimpse of what I saw of what Tubi has to offer. By the way, this ain't sponsored by Tubi.
Hey, we all gonna watch a movie from Tubi now, chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to pick the movie for me, though.
Ain't paying me jack to do this. But if a Tubi exec is watching this, my pockets are open. Just like how my pockets are open for today's sponsor, War Thunder.
Man, I'm not watching your sponsor, bro. Get to the video, bro.
Get this started. I gotta go to my BBL appointment later. So the movie I'll be talking about is Love Beat the Hell Out of Me. Now, I'm not sure this movie is trying to be a sequel or a remake to the 2000 movie with the same title starring
Love Beat the Hell Out of Me? Bro, he was in a movie? Duh.
the original War Machine, but honestly, my research ended there. I ain't watching both movies. The movie starts off with the beautifully done studio logos and title card with some MF Doom song playing in the background. I don't know, I've only heard them from TikTok. And right at the start, we get introduced to our two main characters doing it. Okay, why start off a movie with a sex scene? Why? You instantly make it awkward when I'm with my family. Anyways, our two characters, Renee and Antonio, are happily married. They got a kid.
Man, they look like my... Actually, no, they don't. They look like they some grandmas and grandpas.
And they're doing fine, I guess. Then we cut to Antonio's job at his office, and he already acting like a demon.
Oh, you're a freak. What am I looking at?
His boss then enters and introduces him to the new hire, Rhonda, and you can already see
Rhonda? God dang, bro. Look a hot mess.
mad romantical tension between them. You can cut it with a sword or tortilla. It was that obvious. Next scene, we are at a school with Renee dropping off her son to and in his classroom. There she meets her son's new teacher, and the dude is buff like a Samoan. By the end of their convo, you can see even more romantical tension in the air. We seen so much lustful tension with these two, and it was never with each other. She then leaves because she ain't trying to act up, you know? Next, we're at a studio, hearing one of the best songs ever recorded.
Sitting in my crib, trying to get blown. Niggas need to understand my shit just flows. Like the
Bro, if I ever rap like this, bro, somebody tell me to just go pick up a trash can. Just pick up a trash can.
breeze off the fucking lake. I got this dope shit uncut, make your ass lose.
So this dude is Renee's brother, and apparently this is Antonio's studio, and they're all a part of this music group. I forgot what it's called.
Why they all fat though? Like, dang, we can't have no skinny characters in the movie?
And Antonio invited some fine singers to help him record a song. Renee, brother, and Antonio start hollering at these girls, and all of a sudden, this dude becomes a comedian.
No, he didn't call himself T-Slick. For real? This candy man looking goofy.
Yeah, say my name. You guys wanna fucking watch for that.
Yeah, how dare you sabotage me in front of these ladies when your sister is literally my wife. But they kiss and make up at the end, so it's all cool. Then we teleport to this long salon.
Bro, what is on Brody's head, bro? There's no... What the... Bro, what am I looking at? He don't even look like he want to cut his hair, bro. Goddamn, bro. Not goddamn, God, I'm so sorry. But like, bro...
scene where Renee works out and all the girls there are roasting each other, talking about their kids and that new teacher Renee met today. Her salon buddies egg her, trying to get the deets out of her, but she shows off her wedding ring, announcing her loyalty to Antonio. How sweet. Alright, not gonna lie, first third of this movie is kind of slow. There's a lot of small talk, like Antonio telling Ray about the new hire and one of Ray's grown-ass friends trying to flirt with a kid in the chicken shop.
What?
Hey,
Hey, yo, what? Ain't she bad?
you can go home.
I don't normally mess with girls' hair shaped like a not a football, baseball though. So I don't know.
Me cool.
It ain't until we back at Antonio's office and Rhonda call him for some assistance. Antonio heads over to her office and then his boss is looking for him. Boss and secretary go to Rhonda's office to tell Antonio the good news, only to walk in on him giving Rhonda back shots.
Are you freaking kidding me?
They fired on the spot and Rhonda's laughing like she an anime villain. I don't know what the hell that's about. We then cut to Renee bro showing up to their house and he trying to tell her the bad news about her husband Antonio. I have no idea how he knows, but like, just deal with it. But then he does one of those long build-up explanations. Instead of just saying what the husband did, just say he cheated.
Your husband ain't the man you think he is.
Then Antonio walks in last second, right before an actual explanation, of course. I hate when characters do that in movies. Just spit it out. Spit it out already. Then we cut to Renee visiting Antonio's old job because she just wanted to see her husband, being a working and strong man. Only to find out this man hasn't been working there for 2 weeks. She obviously mad, but then the boss tells her the real reason why he got fired. Then she gets even more mad.
What? You Miss Chambers. Renee. You, the job of everybody that work up in here, your nosy ass secretary. Renee.
We then cut to Antonio making music with that singer he met earlier. Then they start I'm not.
Bro, this dude just smashing all the girls. That's the whole movie about at this point, bro. What am I?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. My guy really said, I already cheated once. I might as well do it again. Then Renee finally confronts him about his cheating, his job, and she is tired of his dishonesty.
You need to calm down. Stop telling me to calm down.
Who the fuck you think you talking?
Oh my God! What am I talking about? Oh my God! What am I watching right now? He knocked the taste out of her mouth. Dude, there's no way this movie's real. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna start watching Tubi. I ain't gonna lie. At least they keeping it real, bro. At this point.
Man just starts going Chris Brown on her and starts chasing her with a gun like he John Wick in the
What
most
a gun!
intense chase scene I've ever seen in a movie. She falls and he brings her back home and threatens her saying, you better not leave me or I'm gonna go crazy. And he's also a crackhead now, I guess. Next scene, her brother show up and sees her face. Super worried, he
Oh no. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm in this position and my sister or whatever got a man that's like this and I see her face like that, she don't even gotta say nothing. I'ma handle it myself. I'ma handle it myself, bro, for sure. All I need is one word. I'm gonna ask her a question like, what's up with you and your mans? Da 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 da. When I see her hesitate a little bit, not happy, I know he did it for sure. He gonna have to cash these hands. 4 years ago or more, 10 hours ago, what you talking about?
asked, who did this? And she's like, Antonio, but we're not together no more, so there's nothing to worry about. But he wasn't having it.
Hell
he was
no.
gonna deal with it on his own.
Wait, so you're not a real Cat's Eye fan? Wait, what? You're supposed to hate Sabrina Carpenter. You're not a real fan. I thought she liked Yancha. Yeah, my mom says she doesn't know how to wear makeup and she looks pasty. Hey, Meg is mean. Be happy she doesn't want to know you, so it'll save you the embarrassment. I would say, do you have an extra Cat's Eye wallpaper? But I would rather put you on my wall. Can you send a voice message? I want to hear your voice. I'll do the same. I got a pretty voice. Yo! I wonder if he's actually gonna do it. Oh, he's seen it. 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 Oh my God. He actually sent the voice message. What did he say? What did he say, guys? Gotta turn it up. Gotta turn it up. 1, 2.
He needs some milk.
Oh, bro waits for Antonio to pull up out of his car to drive by his ass.
Hey, Antonio, you been beating on my sister? Yeah, that's my wife. That's your business. It's my business. Don't take that mother. Get the fuck off my sister.
And in Antonio's dying breath, he licks his lips and then dies again. Can't be seen having chapped lips around the hose. Then we cut to his funeral, which is mad empty. Not even his son showed up. Nobody liked this nigga, I guess. And Renee crying like he ain't just beat her ass 5 minutes ago.
What did I do?
Renee then goes to see Antonio's mother. When after seeing Renee's scars, she said she always feared this would happen to her. Turns out Tony's father was also a cheater and a beater. And Antonio got his bad habits from his daddy. She begs for Renee to leave Antonio, but Renee says she can't leave him because he threatened her. But he was just at his funeral. He dead now. What are you gonna do? Slap you from the grave? Like, that's just ridiculous. Right. Tony's mom then recommends her to at least leave the house while he's still there. And then she proceeds to think about her son's teacher that she spoke to for like 30 seconds. I didn't know you guys had that kind of relationship already. Anyways, we go to the next scene at night to the singer girl appearing to be catcalled by some random homeless dude. Only for him to be Antonio? I thought this man—
What? There's no way. Nah, this movie tough. I ain't gonna lie. This gotta be buried in Netflix, in my opinion. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Dude, we was just at this nigga funeral, bro. What are we talking about? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm actually, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this hard, I ain't gonna lie. Shoot, I went and watched the movie, but he kind of spoiled it for me, I ain't gonna lie, but nah, this hard, though, this hard.
Man was dead, what the hell he doing back? First time I saw this scene,
Dude, talk about whoever picked this got good taste, bro. You're talking about you, bro. Yeah, self-glaze, that's what I'm saying, bro, get out of here. Get him out of here, bro.
I thought it was a flashback or something, but nah, he's alive. He's alive. So what was that funeral about? Some Mr. Robot dream sequence or some shit? How is he not dead? I mean, from what I found out later on in the movie, he ain't from Wizards of Waverly Place. So how he came back to life? And the movie never explains this. He's just alive again and homeless now. My personal theory is that he has the same powers of Kenny from South Park, but that's just me. Anyways, he confronts the girl about her not answering his calls, but she ain't having it with his drug problems because he's a junkie now, I guess. He gets mad and is about to smack her, but then she pulls out the blicky on him.
Me go.
Bitch,
He slowly backs away from her and then notices someone he knows in the alleyway.
I know you.
What do you want, man?
It's his deal.
That's a crackhead. My bad.
And he begging for more compound V, but he got no money. So he offers to do whatever she wants. They walk away together and we transition to a montage of Renee becoming a stronger woman who don't need no—
Man, she don't even know how to fight, bro. What am I looking at? Like, come on, bro.
man. We then cut to her packing her bags to move out, and while packing, Renee's friend frantically comes in the room.
Renee, Capone called. We need to go get Antonio now. Get him for what? Like I said, we need to go get Antonio.
And she does one of those things where she don't explain why she has to do it. She just says, there's no time. Like, nah, you gotta explain why I need to save my abusive husband, cause I will never be in the mood for that. Renee eventually agrees to go, and as they looking around for him, they pull up to a trap house, and then her friend like, nah, let's just get out of here and call the police. This place ain't safe. But Renee's like, nah, he my husband. Nigga, you leaving him. Both of them go inside and Renee's friend starts tripping.
Bro, that's not even your husband no more. He passed away, supposedly, and you still worried about him? Like, bro.
For good reason. Saying, again, this ain't safe because there's literal junkies walking around, and why we doing all this for him? Him! Then Renee says,
look, I just need to know. I just need to know what he's been up to.
no!
Nigga, he just put your hands on you. What are we talking? This is a dumb one. Alright, I didn't even mean to say that, bro. Oh my god. I don't know, bro. It's like when people just make me mad, bro. Like you come up with a movie and then you say this, bro. It's like bro, like I just want to see what he been up to. What are you talking about? You want to get slapped again?
What? He had a crack house. That's an obvious sign to know what he's been up to. Renee's friend is spitting wisdom while Renee herself is spitting dumbasser. Anyways, they find Tony and he acting like his usual self ever since he died.
Antonio! Damn!
Who the fuck coming in my crib?
He start begging her to come back and Renee just staring at him for a little bit and she just says, let's get out of here. She's seen everything she needed to see. Then why the hell y'all here? What the hell you expected to look like? To him to be the kingpin of the house? They leave and then he chases them and then we transition to a murder scene and it turns out Tony's drug dealer died of an overdose and they suspect her boyfriend of doing it. Now, they haven't even identified her body yet, so...
Bro, don't tell me they got... I was about to say, they got Kevin Hart in this?
I don't know how they know she has a boyfriend. One of the cops walks outside because he keeps complaining about the stink of the body.
Damn! Please get that damn body out of here.
He then sees a group of young African-American men hanging out minding their own business, and then the woman cop sees this and is like...
Man, I bet you $20 I see sold the drugs to Tasha.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold it right there.
Y'all just saw these...
So you just assume that black people would sell... Bro, nah, bro. Like... Nah, bro.
Random dudes and automatically assume they did it. You didn't even question them or yourself. You just went after them without no evidence. Like, damn. This movie's more realistic than I thought. But this one knows karate, so movie logic, I guess he did it. And that's the last we hear or see anything related to that, so what was the point? We cut to Antonio walking to Renee's house.
Oh my god, this is so real, dude. If y'all never had to do this, bro, y'all ain't really lived life like that, man. You gotta put on the bags unless you don't got either no shoes on or it's mad cold outside or not cold outside. What's the word? You don't want to mess up your new shoes, bro. For sure. It's the only reason, because it's raining outside.
Begging some more, but Renee is really done with him this time. He tries to beat her ass again, but she's a strong, independent woman now. So the self-defense training came in clutch.
Yeah.
She then tells him she going to church, so if he coming, he can come. He says, yes, I'll go anywhere with you, and enters the car with her, which I don't know how
First of all, fix your face. You got all white stuff here and stuff. Like,
she comfortable with this man being in her car after he literally just tried to knock her out like he was Tyson. They enter the car together, and that's it. That's the end of the movie. That's it. Yep. But it has one of those, though I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful as today. And this, so that automatically makes this one of the best movies I've ever watched. Now, what are my thoughts on this movie? I thought it was pretty gosh darn entertaining. Sure, it had its mishaps like having a slow first 20 minutes, but overall, I freaking loved it. And I'm never gonna judge the acting of these types of movies. I think that just comes with the Tubi package. But the writing in these movies always takes a turn in
hey, I need to make me a movie or something, bro.
a direction I'll never predict by the time I'm at the end of the movie. Like, who the hell this guy robbed? But I love movies like this. They're fun to watch, and I bet the people who are making it had fun making it too. Now, I'm not gonna fuck around and say this movie's amazing or anything, up there with the likes of Citizen Kane and Date Movie. But if you're looking for something stupid, fun, and entertaining to watch, I recommend this. Cause I think this movie encapsulates what Tubi movies are about. Ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been gone for God knows how long, but hopefully that won't happen again. Hopefully.
I generally can't deal with Tubi because why they be in the comments of videos of people complaining about how bad the movie are and they're just cracking jokes. Like, ref, do something. Nah, facts though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love this type of stuff now. Shoot, I low-key gotta watch a Tubi movie right after this now. You know what I'm saying?
You were the goat of trash video. Ha 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 ha.
See ya, we're not doing that today. What are you doing, bud? Anyway, man, this video is basically over. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts about this movie if y'all would want to watch a Tubi movie ever with me or offline. I low-key have Tubi. Me too. I got Tubi too. And I'm definitely finna watch something after this, 100%. Without further ado, I'll catch y'all next one. Love y'all boys and girls. I'm out, bro. Peace. Wait, so you're not a real Cat's Eye fan? Wait, what? You're supposed to hate Sabrina Carpenter. You're not a real fan. I thought she liked Yancha. Yeah, my mom says she doesn't know how to wear makeup and she looks pasty. Hey, Meg is mean. Be happy she doesn't want to know you, so it'll save you the embarrassment. I would say, do you have an extra Cat's Eye wallpaper? But I would rather put you on my wall. Can you send a voice message? I want to hear your voice. I'll do the same. I got a pretty voice. Yo! I wonder if he's actually gonna do it. Oh, he's seen it. 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 Oh my God. He actually sent the voice message. What did he say? What did he say, guys? Gotta turn it up. Gotta turn it up. 1, 2.